Okay, it looks like we're live. Twitch is showing stream health looks okay. I don't remember the menu for Uncharted 2 taking a few seconds to start the music before. Let's get into it. Food was taking a bit longer to cook, so it's actually going to be ready at 7:30, which is in 30 minutes. So I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Probably just put it on the side and finish our playthrough.
You're the hero. Rescue Chloe. Brilliant. No! Bad idea. Oh! What was I thinking? Easier just to let go.
If you're not seeing any of the subtle differences between part 1, I suggest you go back and see how.
Come on. How about a break?
Nate is far more emotive in this version of the playthrough. Which is interesting. I mean, is this what actually happened in the earlier situation? Whereas I'm just thinking about it while he's unconscious, or what? So, in again. This is different because instead of all the platforming inside, it just skips ahead, and really nicely done. Especially since you get a different view of what happened there.
This one holds. Man, I'm so tired of climbing shit. That's not a good sign. Terra firma.
And that concludes the entire first part of the game, where you're playing up to this point. That's a lot of blood.
Crap. Here we go.
If we can, we should try and be stealthy at least for that. course, we're probably going to have people coming from behind. So you can see there's a grenade launcher there. Guy up there. There's a guy below. There's a guy there, okay. I think there's only 3 at the moment. But I am pretty sure one will come up here at some point, so... About to say, I know he's going to turn.
He's alive.
Great.
Move in.
Should be. Yep,
Bring it
behind
on!
us. Don't ask him to bring it on. It's not going to end well for you.
Take cover.
I think there's just one man behind me. I think if I cross the middle threshold of the level, more will come over there. But I'm not sure. Let's just grab.
You can't have gone far.
Now, who made that noise? Okay, I thought there'd be a
The more the
prompt
merrier.
for punching him in the head then, but I took a lot of damage there.
Wounded. Finish him.
Please don't. Oh, there's a guy up here. Yeah, come right to me. Grenade launcher is great, but I think we need the FAL. The M4 actually. Depends on ammo supplies. Am I hearing a sniper? Not a sniper. It's a tank. What? He must have been behind me. Gosh, that's annoying. Well, we're back to slow walking, so we're done murdering for now. Oh, because we died, it reset that weapon. I mean, it's great, but long distance is rubbish. So. Thank you. Just so we can get a grenade and then go to where we're going. There's one. Thought I saw that then. Okay, Drake.
You're gonna bleed out or I'm gonna climb out. Shit, it's cold.
It's kind of odd to see a video, but I guess that one would have been quite expensive to have real time because of all the snow ghosts.
How did I get here?
I have a message on Twitch. Have a PS3. I do have a PS3.
How long have I been out?
If you look at my PSN account on any of the
Thanks.
cool trophy tracking sites, you'll see I have a PS3.
No,
I have a PS TV as well, which is a Vita. And this PS4. Before that, I had a PSP, which is actually my first Sony console, I guess. My brother had a PS1 and PS2, and I have to say, I kind of looked down on them because I came from a PC at the time. I probably should have been a bit more open-minded, but then on top of that, I came from the N64 and Dreamcast era where graphics didn't look that hideous on a modern system. And it doesn't have to look gorgeous, it just... I think it was just the way polygons shimmered. I thought the PlayStation looked kind of hideous. But it's the games that matter, and I should have actually tried a bit more. Because gameplay over graphics, in my opinion. But it took a few years to get to that. So. I am so happy that in the last decade animals have actually started appearing in games. It is lovely that you can just go and pet them. Hello, you.
Suppose you speak English, do you?
Need your knocks on its size. Got a little chicken coop here. It's all the little things like tiles that are just sat around it. Attention to detail is lovely.
Where am I?
You're at a village in a hanging valley from... Gosh, it's pretty remote. I wonder how they actually get here. Let me say hello to him. Let's keep going. Excuse me, hello.
Hi.
Okay, Drake, just punch stuff. Look at that though, little oven. You've even got heat haze off it, look at that. Nice.
Hi, how are you? Hey, how's it going? Let's see if we can get our bearings. Okay, those are mountains.
From him recognizing the mountain on the floor, you would have thought he would know roughly where we are in this hill range. So it's odd that he would say that.
Hey, how you doing?
There's a lot of chickens.
Hi, I got it. Follow you. Go somewhere.
Guess his shoulder's going to be out of action for a bit.
Excuse me.
No more punching, maybe no more murdering. That would be nice.
Good to see you. Morning.
Excuse me, just trampling your crops.
Hi. Hi. Morning.
Okay, not a talkative one.
Let's see what's up this way.
Can we jump at the moment? Nope. I guess yes, okay.
Whoa.
Another one. Hello.
Hey, how are you, fella?
Hello to you.
Nathan Drake.
Testalo. I have a feeling Tenzin's like, what is this guy doing?
One of these houses has to have a telephone.
This is not a house, this is a roof. And that's a treasure. That's kind of odd. I guess that's a storage thing for hay?
Telephone. Damn it, where's the telephone?
Okay, no telephone in here. Does the door work? Can I? Okay, can't interact. We should leave.
Hello.
I hear you, Tenzin. Got an awful lot of straw at this place, but I guess they probably harvest it and collect it. Right, as I said, food's just about done, so I'm going to go collect it.
Hey, how are you, fella?
I'm just going to idle at the screen a second. Let me mute the audio. And there we go. So I was just collecting dinner, which is a chicken and mushroom pie with a phyllo topping that's got
There you go.
thyme and nigella seeds on.
There you go.
Hey, where's the football? Hey, little people. Let's try and kick this.
There you go. Get it. Kick it back.
Hey, Bean. How's it going?
Come on, kick it back. Kick it. Kick.
We just did the section where we climbed up the train again. Did a little bit of shooting, and we woke up here. That's pretty much it. Oh, I went this way already, yep. More people to say hello to. Hello.
Cell phone?
Was that was kind of rude because he just kept asking for cell phones.
Listen to your mom, okay? Be a good boy.
Talking drivel.
Hi. Yes, hi. Nice to see you.
You sure we said hello to him already?
Gentlemen, do you speak English? Hi.
That's no. And pottery. Neat. Right. Ooh.
I see you two hiding.
Universal. That's
How you doing, pal?
beast mode. We're done with our little scenic tour, and we're now going to meet Odo.
Just when I thought I had nothing left to lose.
Nate! Oh, thank God you're all right. I'm sorry,
It's all right. Elena, tell me you have some idea of what's going on. I mean, how long have I been here?
Hey, only a few days. I followed the tracks to the wreckage. What the hell happened?
You were right about Chloe. Turns out she wasn't exactly looking to be rescued.
Wait, did she do that?
No, I have Flynn to thank for this.
Yeah, Gotsu-san. Come on, there's somebody who's anxious to meet you.
So, our mysterious guest awakes.
Nate, this is Carl Schaefer.
How are you feeling?
Good. Thanks.
Good. Please, sit. It appears you and I have much in common, Mr. Drake.
Is that so?
Yes. 70 years ago, I came here just like you, carried into the village near death, the last survivor of my company. I was hired to lead an expedition into Tibet to find the entrance to Shambhala. What they really wanted was the Chintamani stone. So, my friend, where did you find this?
Borneo. Why?
This is the key to Shambhala.
It's the one object your opponent desperately needs, even if he does not know it yet.
Oh, I think he knows. Look, I'm very grateful for everything you've done for me. I really am, but I'm through with all this.
So, they have beaten you, huh?
Wow.
Your quest is over?
Yeah, that's right.
What if
He's like
it's
he did a
only
Marty
beginning?
McFly. What are you, chicken?
Where did you find this guy?
Trust me, young man, your ego will mend. You're just lucky to be alive.
Yeah, you know, people are always telling me how lucky I am. But the truth is, everything I touch turns to shit.
Nate.
No, Elena, I'm done. Now, come on, I'm through playing the hero.
Your adversary will not give up so easily. He will not stop until he possesses the thing he desires.
Oh, yeah? Well, more power to him.
Power is precisely the problem. Some of the most fearsome rulers through history have possessed only a fragment of the Chintamani stone. Men like Tamburlaine, Genghis Khan. If a mere sliver could bestow such power, what would a man become if he possessed the stone itself?
This is crazy.
It's got to be what he's after, Nate.
Then Lazarevich really is a nutjob. He's chasing a myth.
And what if he's not?
Elena, come on.
Oh, I mean, what if it's true?
I love the
We've
turnaround in
seen what
this
he's
from
capable of.
I
Elena
understand
being
your
the
doubt.
skeptic, Drake
You
being
require
the...
proof. Something you can see
cocksure
with your own
adventurer,
eyes.
and now
Tenzin,
he needs convincing to do this.
Find the remains of my expedition, and you will have your proof. Tenzin will guide you.
Sure. Nyenyamde sure. Karacha-san.
I hope I live to regret this.
You do live to regret it.
Just come back in one piece.
I must have missed that actual statement that he put out,
English, do you, pal?
but I have to imagine Naughty Dog's always going to be narrative focused. I'd love to know what they're working on that's not The Last of Us. Because,
Well,
you know, at the end of Uncharted 2, they thought about basically making two teams.
what's it say?
And they've been working on in parallel on multiple games at once since. And that's, what,
I'm not
7
so good
years?
with charades, pal.
Well, this was 2009, but they only really got
Wait.
into Last of Us.
That's it. Why do you need that?
She was saying, don't I need one of those? Can I go down here without dying? Nope. Ah, bless me. But I mean, it looks like I can walk down there. Nope. Wow, okay. This is a lesson they learned in the later Uncharted, that if you make something obvious, or if you make something look obviously like you can stand on it, the player goes to stand on it. That's why they did some research and picked some angles that would
Quite a drop.
influence the player by saying, you know, this is steep, you should know that you can't stand on it without sliding. This is this steep, you can't stand on it, you can't slide on it, you're gonna die. And I think that's really something they should focus on.
There's no way we're getting across there.
Yeah, I know we spoke about that a lot when we were playing Destiny. It's
What?
I cannot wait to get some more space on this PS4 and put some games back on
Good
it
luck,
that,
pal. I mean,
that
that's
aren't a
almost
small set
impossible.
of like 2-disc ones and then a bunch of
Sure, let's just swing
PSN
across on the
titles that are a
70-year-old
few
road.
gig each.
You need to show.
I hope you know where you're going, buddy.
He definitely does. Ooh, there we go. Can I just tap that? Oh, okay.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Treasures. Hey. I definitely do want to go back to Destiny. I really want to raid. Just finish one of them. Just see what it's like. So I can't see us being able to make a full team for it. So it's going to be a bit stressful. It's a loading room. Did you finish the Destiny 2 raid? Sorry, should one call it Leviathan rather than, since there's a singular raid at the moment. Guess what I just saw over there? That
like we're on
wharf
the
does
right
not
track.
look right.
There's nothing here. This can't be what Schaefer meant.
I mean, compared to the original on the PS3. Is that the one where it,
Sure. Those things bite, you know.
I think I saw someone over Christmas playing something that I didn't recognise. It looked like a spaceship or something with a bunch of plants. Could that be it? Yeah. What is that boss exactly? Because each of Worlds to me is like a Terraria boss, which is a big snake. Kind of snake, I guess. No idea. I mean, the weird thing about Destiny is, at least in Destiny 1, all the raids sort of had a... Okay, I need to slide down that thing. Yeah. And isn't he a robot? Or something? How do I slide down ropes? I forget. Or maybe I just didn't get the swing high enough. Really? I shouldn't have been able to get that. You really should. I think the other problem with Destiny 2 arriving is they nerfed the the item manager. Everyone left our clan as well, because everyone went to join other ones, which basically means couldn't even easily join people in the game. So if we want to go raiding, we probably have to make a Destiny 1 clan, but then that clashes with Destiny 2 clans, and Bungie, how did you mess that up? They really should have made them independent of the two games.
Not track shoes.
More wolves. Fantastic.
Yeah, they don't look right compared to the original. Why? I mean, I know we go up somewhere in a bit. I thought there was some treasure on there. Pretty sure there was. We don't want to stand on this, it's ice.
What'd you find?
Rodney Sheffer gave me Uncharted.
Been dead a long time.
Yeah, Dada.
Chintamani stone. Must have been one of Schaefer's men.
It's my best sauce.
Denton, come on. All right, I'll give you a boost.
What?
What?
Yeah, 아니다.
Yeah.
The other thing now is
Still don't speak that.
I have one friend that plays Destiny 1 and 2 on PS4.
First, huh? Okay.
I guess you also include that, so 2 friends. One friend that games just on PC for it. And there are a bunch of disparate sort of platforms that people play on, and because you can't link them together, that's something they really should have done for 2. Try to get all the platforms working together. Ah, I see. Thing is, I don't really plan on it, but it might just be that I get Destiny 2 just over the summer or something, just to play it. You know me, always stupidly eager to waste money on things I hate. Ah, dear. I know, but what it's really going to be is the first expansion, and then 2 months after that they're going to put out a different DLC. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, on the PS4 or the PC? Wait, am I jumping? There's no rope. So I'm climbing up there and then doing something. Maybe I've got to wait for Tenzin. I forget this bit. Okay. I've got to think about renewing PS Plus at the end of the month. I'm fairly sure I get enough value out of it that it's worth it, so I shouldn't get grumpy over it. Worst thing is, at the moment, I just don't have... I want to say I don't have the time for it, but I appreciate not sort of being forced to play some of the games that I feel I'm compelled to if I have PS Plus, because then it feels like I'm not getting value out of the money I'm spending for it. So I don't know. I just need to stop being silly and just play the games I really want to. Ah, here we go.
Come on! I'll catch you!
Because at the moment I'm playing Saints Row 4 Re-Elected
There you go. You owe me one, pal.
to platinum it, and I should be done by the weekend. And I was aiming to play The Order at the weekend and probably stream it, because I want that to be my 60th platinum. And then from there I'm going to probably just play Knack and Rhyme. I haven't picked on The Order or whatever, but I do want to play Rhyme. I loaded it up, but I wanted to set aside a chunk of time. I've forgotten the controls for lowering myself on a rope. I think I've got to hold a button and do something. I'm going to kill myself once or twice doing this. Okay, not square. Not triangle. No, that... okay. I could have sworn... Do we just have to swing a lot? Maybe that's only in Uncharted 3 then. Okay. Right, okay. So it's the second time I've not jumped far enough and not understood that I can go, you know, have a larger swing. Kind of weird. Kind of a really odd cave, frankly. It feels like it should be full of water up to these surfaces with snow, and it's drained out somehow, but it's just odd. It's an odd construct. Obviously it's for a game, so they've just thrown bits and bobs in. It just doesn't make sense physically. I seem to remember where the walls are. There's a treasure with them, and it's the other side of a jump. That's coming up, I think. There's nothing down there. Dead walls?
Shit. What did this? What did this? Yeah, mud.
Oh, trust me, I've been educated on how awful Knack is by you, Max, the internet. I can't believe if I buy Knack 2, there might be a Knack 3. That's going to chin me up. No, that doesn't make sense. I'm going to buy Knack 2. Because we need an Act 3, don't we? I think it's my duty to buy an Act 2, so that they make a third one. And then we get an Act trilogy, and that just would be awesome. I know, right? I seem to remember that guy being more subtle in the original one. It felt like it was in the shadows more than just in your face. Maybe I'm recalling that incorrectly. Okay, I'll stream that.
Stay here. Here.
Wait.
Where do I go, Tenzin? To we'll just jump down here for this boss fight now. Okay, so we've got no weaponry at the moment, because we're not meant to have any. I bet you... No, I thought there was a treasure there. Well, we're currently looking for a trigger, which is one of Carl's old expedition friends, crew, members, however you refer to them. Yeah, clear. This water should be more clear. It looks like mercury. So I've got to climb the wall behind me. I just thought I'd... I do like ice caves and things. There we go. What's the name of those when you juggle with them? It looks like one of those. I had one. Can't remember its name. That was some magic finger grips. So now we're going over here and dropping down to find this guy and his weapon.
Hey, Schaefer says hello. Let's hope this is loaded.
Hello. So now we go back to where we were and cutscene. This is the most ridiculous fight in the Uncharted series. Yeah, kinda. Oh. It looks like I'm doing the bad thing. Oh. Well, this is not a Nazi zombie or a Spanish zombie. So he should run at me now and do a... Oh. One of those. Tens into the rescue now. There we go. And that's that fight done. And it just jumped to its death. Yay.
The hell was that thing?
你还lap松啊？当这看咋几人？
Okay, I thought we could maybe go through there. So we go back to where the dead guy is. And we're going to climb.
Come here. I'll boost you up there. How am I gonna get up there?
He is going to drop a box on your head. That's how. just like earlier in the game when Chloe did it for us. It definitely felt like they were trying to get AI sort of co-op gameplay in here. I know they did co-op multiplayer for this. Can I jump? Oh. Ridiculous. But it kind of felt like they were possibly going to have the single player be like a co-op campaign.
These guys are dropping like flies.
Right, I'll shoot that down. That's why we have the ammo.
That'll work.
Did you ever play the Uncharted on PS3? I know we've probably spoken about it, but I have a terrible memory. Bit of one, bit of two. But I guess none of the multiplayer? Uncharted 2 and Killzone 3 both had cooperative, objective-based story segments, and I really liked them. I think for Killzone 3 they did it because I think an awful lot of players found Killzone 2 multiplayer exhausting because it was just the typical modes. I say that. It's just you'd have two teams and it would randomly generate which objectives to do. You know, you'd have gosh, what do they call it in Battlefield? Well, you'd have to capture points or take one thing to the other, so capture the flag, and then just assassinate a person or just kill everyone, which was okay. But and in 3 they did it so you have to basically progress through the objectives like rush mode. Oh yeah, no, I was thinking to myself, you know how Horde mode's called Horde mode? It's just there are common names for these things and I never recall them. Now this is a cool room.
Why do you bet we need to get to that statue?
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. Get it wide. Bring it up. I really wish the camera could get height, but then look at what you're looking at. Because this camera's too low. The desktop, or rather the wallpaper on my PS3 is still
Jensen, stand on that other
a
switch.
screenshot I took during a Uncharted 2 multiplayer event where I fired a rocket across the map and it killed 2 people. It was a really good moment.
It's easy for you to say.
Thank you. Right, so this is timed platforming and it's absolutely hideous. Wait, where do I... Oh, the snowy marks. This platforming, I die an awful lot on it. Even knowing that I have to be quick, I die a lot on it. Now, obviously, jump on the gold bits. As soon as I get off that lever, it starts ticking down. So I have to go quickly. You have to wrap behind. There we go. Wow. That's interesting, because I've died many times to that. There hasn't been a thing where I have to shoot something, a treasure down from somewhere in a while, so I have a feeling that's coming up. Now we're helping Tenzin get across his route.
Tenzin, pull that switch.
Thought there was something below us. That's a bit later. Just trying to remember the position I need to be in to get the treasure that's just around the corner here. Pretty sure it's just hanging on a... There you go. So that's where the path would have been. Now do I jump to that, or do I jump to here? Wow. I hit the jump button. He was like, don't have the time for that, sorry. Let's try this again. Try and aim a bit better. There we go. Sorry, I'm going down like that. Instead of thinking, no.
Sure, Tenzin. Take the easy way.
Of course, he's waiting for us now. So. Oh, Drake, come on. going to this road. I don't believe we need to go up, so I'm just going to let us get all the way down here. Very interesting machinery for what it's meant to be doing.
Finally.
Exactly. Now we make a mess.
Pull the switch on your side.
Ja, ja.
Great, now how am I gonna get across?
Right, let's keep going.
Gotta get over there somehow. Well, guess I'm doing it the hard way.
That's his original name, Nathan Destruction. But at the time, doing all that platforming on the PS3, absolutely awesome. I was in awe at it. I mean, looking back, it does feel a little absurd, but it was cool. Right. I'm trying to drop down without dying here, so come on. You can do it. There we go. I don't think there's anything. No. Yeah. There is the DualShock 4 can be used by some games on the PS3. No, what are you doing? Katamari is a bit different. Okay. Guess where? Oh yeah, we descend. I'm not entirely sure what this beam's here for. Now, we did see that there was, where was it? I guess it was up there. Oh, there was a treasure. I forget how to get to it. But maybe we'll go back up and do that now. I don't think I can compete the speed these cogs are moving. Come on, I need to... There we go. Oop. I guess I wasn't holding any buttons, he was just not wishing to. Okay, so I've got to go a bit quicker. Okay. There we go. I forget, can we go up there? Because the thing I was looking at was over there. Let's try it. Let's see if something... Oh, well that's gonna... I was gonna say that's gonna kill me, but maybe not. This will kill me. So, can I go too high, is the question. So, I believe I want to be on this beam up here. Okay. Maybe I meant to drop down, edge along the beam, and jump the other side so that it's a little more easy. As I said in part 1, it has been a while since I've played this. Yeah, okay. Probably. Game, what are you doing with the camera roll? Thank you. All because I'm a treasure hunter. It kind of feels like that puzzle, or rather these jumping bits, would actually be easier if you go that way. Right, so onto that. There's a treasure here, I remember. So. Oh, I have to shoot it, I guess. Wow. Nathan Drake, treasure shooter.
Alright. Now what?
A jumping puzzle.
You've got to be kidding. Good reflexes.
Yeah, tactics.
The controller's been vibrating for like the last 30 seconds. Which just gives you a sense of how much this game wants to let you know that the whole room is moving. That's a nice depth of field effect. Does not look happy. Go!
Go Charlie! Go Charlie! Go Charlie! Go Charlie!
It'd be funny if he turned around and realised I hadn't actually understood what he meant. and just be stood back there on the switches like, help? Well, I guess that's what this is. You've got a little ratcheted thing. That's awesome. I mean, they wouldn't have to put that detail in, but they did. Awesome. I was watching someone play Quake Champions last week, maybe a bit more, and just randomly Bethesda on Twitch messaged me, "Congratulations, you've been awarded a loot box." I'm like, what?
Drake,
Just like,
get a shot.
log into your account on Quake to get a free loot box.
This must be them.
Nah, I'm good.
Schaefer's expedition.
Oh,
Chinton money stone. Huh. More resin. Hello. Would you look at this? These men were all shot.
yeah, Tata.
So you said you played a bit of 2. Do you remember where you got up to in 2?
Oh, it's the Irman Sul. It's the life tree. On a Nerbe. Oh, Jesus. They were SS.
Na goce maso.
Nazis.
Nazi. Na kunza kagime.
Oh, okay. Did you get to the bit with the helicopter in the city with the rooftop chase?
What
If you didn't get
would man
that far,
become?
I would say you probably missed the best part of Uncharted 2. The helicopter section and the train section
Jensen. Schaefer did
are
this.
brilliant.
Ah,
Schaefer killed them.
mare.
Yes. It's the only way to stop them.
Sure.
Shit. We have to find a way out of here. Now.
Oh wow, so you really didn't play much of
Just what I needed.
Uncharted 2. So this section, we have to wait to leave before we get
Hey,
murdered
there's
by...
a switch.
I'm not going to throw the switch just yet. I think there's a treasure hanging from one of these things.
We gotta get the hell out of here.
So this is going to lower a central platform from the ceiling. But it's time-based, so good luck not dying. So now we've got our little thing. I don't know. The game will explain what the hell they're doing, but it's a bit weird, really. And basically we just have to not die for this small section. They're also picking up these big spheres and throwing them at us, which is subpar, because they do that. If you don't notice, you're just going to get crushed to death.
Attention! The elevator's down! Jump for it!
Ooh. That is not a good maneuver. Basically all we have to... Oh, he's going to stop me. Is jump from here onto it. There we go. And now we have a quick time event.
I got you. Okay, we made it.
Oh, I think it was on the big statue. The treasure I should have shut it down. There we go. And of course we wreck the entire room, which is nice of us. And now we discover that while we've been busy, so's Lazarevich.
Oh no. Tenzin!
Versos.
The fight through the village is quite lengthy,
Nate,
What happened?
so I think
It's
I'll end it
Lazarevich.
at this point.
They found us.
Bemagha.
I don't know. I don't
And
know. Schaefer's daughter.
and say, well,
Well,
how about as the
Schaefer
starting chunk of
They
it
went the
of
other
tomorrow.
way.
Alright.
Nate, this is our fault. We did this.
Just stay here. And keep them safe. Come on.
No worries. Whoa. Chapter 19. So to give a bit of an overview of the days coming up, we defend the village. We then, let's pause it. All of the troops are obviously attacking the village, but then they're leaving to go to, where are they actually going to? To the entrance to Shambhala up in the hills. So it's basically another train mission, but instead of being a train, it's a bunch of cars, and you're hopping between them because some of them are exploding when obviously they get shot up by the other troops. So that's a really good sequence. Then there's a lot of sneaking and platforming as you murder people before you get into Shambhala, and then from there it's a minor bit of exploration, and then you get the most obnoxious boss fight of all the Uncharted games. So I think there's probably another 2 or 3 streams of this left, but we'll see. I might be able to finish it by Saturday or Sunday, but it won't take long. It's just I will die the odd time. So anyway, it has been fun, and I'll see everyone again tomorrow. Cheerio.